Welcome back. The men's basketball team clinched their first winning season since the 2009-2010 season after Thursday night's win over Arkansas State. Saturday, the team faces off against a tough Arkansas Little Rock team on senior night. Head coach Phil Cunningham details the matchup for his team.
You remember now, they're the preseason #2 pick in the league. They've had 3 starters back from that team that won 30 games, and they've got a bunch of seniors. They're a tough, hard-nosed team. They're one of those teams where nobody wants to play them down in the tournament. So it'll be a dogfight in here Saturday.
The Trojans wrap up their regular season with a home matchup against Arkansas Little Rock. That game begins at 4:15 p.m. and it can also be seen on ESPN3.
And on Saturday, the women's basketball team has the opportunity to win a 20th game on the season for the 3rd season in a row. Previously, that feat had never been done even once. Head coach Chanda Rigby says it'd be special if her team could do it on senior night.
It would be amazing. I mean, every coach, that's what everybody wants a 20-win season. That's the golden number. And again, to be blessed to be in that position to have 3 of those in a row here at Troy, we're very, very thankful.
Troy takes on the #1 team in the Sun Belt Conference in Arkansas Little Rock. Gaining the 3rd 20-win season in a row won't be an easy task as that game tips off at 2 p.m. on ESPN3.
The Troy softball team is on the road and competing in their final tournament of the regular season. They recently split their midweek matchup against Florida A&M, but now it's down to the Bayou for the LSU Invitational. Head coach Beth Mullins talks about the quality of her team's competition early on.
I mean, we've got some really good competition, and we've been playing good competition all year, and this group's done a great job, and we've got to live one game to the next, and that's going to be our expectation. We've got a really good tournament in Baton Rouge, and we're going to have to make the decision to start, being consistent and getting prepared for conference, because all of these teams, I mean, we played some great teams. They're preparing us for conference.
Down in Baton Rouge, the Trojans will face Minnesota, Illinois, Illinois State, and the host Tigers of LSU. The Trojans open with #10 Minnesota Friday at 10 a.m.
Many Trojans will be taking their marks in Mobile this weekend when the Troy track and field team opens their outdoor season. But Akeem Montgomery will not be one of those Trojans. The senior is headed to the U.S. Indoor Championships in Albuquerque, and he'll be one of few collegiates in a field of professionals. But if Montgomery will feel any emotion, nervousness, excited, pumped, Director Mark Davis says you'll never know.
I think that he's expecting some big things. The one thing about Hakeem, and I know you've interviewed him before, he's not fazed by a whole lot. If he's nervous, you can't tell it. If he's excited, you can't tell it. And I think that he's expecting big things out of himself, but he's approaching it just like it was any other meet that he was going to.
Should Montgomery do well at the U.S. Championships, he would advance to the World Championships.
The track and field Trojans are stepping outside for a whole new season. To kick things off, the Trojans will head down to Mobile for the Jaguar opener. The Trojans will be spearheaded by Trojans like Niata Alexander, who set the team's best in the 200 and 400 meter dashes at the Sun Belt Conference Indoor Championships. Head coach Mark Davis is looking forward to the transition from indoor to outdoor.
A lot of these kids, indoor is, I don't want to say an afterthought for them in high school, but it's kind of one of those things that they do to keep in shape for something else. And here it's what they do. It's part of the season that we have. So really looking forward to outdoors, though. I mean, we're going down to South this week, scored meet against a conference foe, and I'm not sure who else is going to be down there, but it'll be a good experience for them.
The Trojans will kick off the Jaguar opener Friday, and competition continued through Saturday.
Well, that's all the time we have for Trojan Sports Now. Check us out online at youtube.com/Troy Trojan Vision to catch anything you missed.
For Jahmal Kennedy, I'm Rachael Wilkerson. Thanks for watching, and as always,
Go Trojans!